I have with me Max Karson. He's a host on the YouTube channel, Mr. Girl. What I want to ask you about you and your girlfriend. You guys have a very interesting relationship.
Thank you.
And that's real, right? It's not an act, it's real.
It's real. It's all 100% real. Yeah.
Why are you with her? She seemed to be so out to lunch. Why are you with her?
Out to lunch like crazy?
Yeah.
You think she's crazier than me?
No. How did two crazy people come together? How did that happen?
I was a nude art model in Los Angeles. So I started adding female artists on Facebook, and I ended up adding 500 women and just messaging all the ones that I was attracted to who looked single and local. And Shaylin was one of those lucky ladies.
And so did you guys have an instant attraction when you finally met each other in person?
The first thing I said to her was that she looked like Lady Gaga.
And she said, okay, nice, let's hook up. So, Max, are you Christian or Jewish?
I'm actually an atheist.
You're an atheist. Would you consider yourself an alpha male or beta male?
I am an alpha male.
What's alpha about you?
When I walk into a room, I'm the dark, mysterious, interesting man in the room.
More like a beta male.
I get why you don't like Muslims.
I don't dislike them. I'm just saying, if I know you're going to kill me, I'm not going to invite you to come to my home.
Well, I've met a lot of Muslims and worked with Muslims and been friends with Muslims, and none of them have killed me. But
that's because you're not a Christian or Jew.
The hot seat.
Did Big Mama Michelle Obama eat up all the ribs?
Yes.
Does the bear shit in the woods?
Yes.
Does a chicken have lips?
No.
Is the Pope ticked?
Is the Pope what?
Ticked.
Yeah.
The 4th of July is like a fun time, an appreciation time, barbecue time, playing the drums. We used to play the drums at 4th of July. We'd have fun, relax, and people dancing around and eating and saying hello to one another. Not African drums, though. I want to show you the future of women. And not all, of course, but most. The future is twerking women. This is from New York Post. A Rhode Island state senator, Tara Mack, is getting ridiculed for posting a campaign video of her twerking upside down in a barely there bikini. Watch this. That's the state representative.
Senator Mack.
Twerking for a vote. Whatever it takes to get that vote, if it's twerking, they'll do it. Nick said he's voting Democrat now. What the? Amazing. She's twerking for a vote. Big old fat butt. And these are the folks you want running your country. You let them convince you that you're racist, then you vote them in, and you get twerking. You have to love your enemies, and you can't love your enemy because you don't love your parents. You have not forgiven them.
Yeah.
So take the pain, relax in the pain, and don't try to analyze it, don't do anything about it. Just relax in it, and it shall be taken away from you.
Mm-hmm.
But you must forgive your parents. They couldn't help themselves. Just as you can't help yourself. You know how you don't want to be miserable like this. You don't want to be all, but you can't help it, right?
Right, because I know that I have, I'm a good person. I know that I...
Well, no, you ain't no good. Now, don't take a joke that far.
Oh, I know. I don't mean it like that. I mean...
None of us
I got a lot of... I got a lot of love in my heart.
You don't. You don't have any love.
You got me again. All right. You're right.
What the?
What the?
You don't have any love, because if you had love, you would be loving your parents. You wouldn't be resenting them. What do you think about, and then I got to run, what do you think about in the United States? They are building this Muslim jukebox where when the Muslim pray during the day, early in the morning, late at night, the whole town can hear that noise, and it's waking up the folks who work hard. Do you think the Muslims should be allowed to play that loud noise when they pray and wake up everybody?
Well, here's the thing, though. If it disturbs others, then I guess not. But
yeah, it does. It's loud noise. And it wake up the Christians and wake the Jews up. It wake up the the dogs, and they don't care.
9/11. It's 9/11 trauma. That's the problem.
It's like hearing loud rap music that you don't want to hear. I'm black and I'm proud, but I'm black and I'm slow. Conservative media is talking about the moment when Nancy Pelosi allegedly shelved the daughter of the newly elected Republican Congressman, Mara Flores. Watch this.
Do you have any other family members to come into the picture?
We wanted our pastor to come into the picture.
Pastor?
Nancy like, get back. You little Mexican girl, get out my blue suit. What is a messing child on me? Don't touch me. It's so funny. She literally looked at the girl, like she shelled her back. And the girl seemed not to be paying attention to it at all. Didn't even realize what was going on. And if you notice, Nancy held that fake smile while she's looking around to see, why is this little Mexican girl touching me? The mayor of Chicago, Lori Lightfoot, what a mess, who is in an angry gay marriage, this is from the Daily Mail, gave an impassioned speech where she declared F. Clarence Thomas. F. Clarence Thomas. And this woman is a black woman. Supposed to be black, right? I thought black people love black people. Aren't we family? We are family. I brought all my sisters with me. Here is Lori Lightfoot.
Now we know what happened with the Supreme Court yesterday. And if you read Clarence Thomas' concurrence, he said, thank you, Clarence Thomas.
Oh, you, Clarence Thomas!
He thinks we are going to stand idly by when they take our rights, our right to marry, our right to have children.
Amazing. That's the mayor. Hood rat. F. Clarence Thomas. Can you imagine? I have with me Reverend Dr. Jackie Lewis. She is the senior minister of Middle Collegiate Church in New York City. Amazing. She's also the author of Fierce Love, a bold path to ferocious courage. Dr. Lewis, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Jesse Lee. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. When you mention ferocious courage, do you have fear?
Do I have fear?
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have fear.
And why do you have fear?
I'm afraid that I could be standing on any corner with my grandbabies. Somebody having a bad day will see me and my little mocha chocolate babies and just think, I'm going to shoot them.
So is that why you moved away from Chicago? You were afraid of getting hurt by some black people?
Oh, no.
Who were you afraid of then with the guns?
White guys mostly white guys with guns.
So you're not afraid of the blacks killing, because you lived in Chicago for a while, right?
I grew up in Chicago. My
so
family's black. I'm not afraid of black people.
Why not? Why are you not afraid? So many blacks are getting killed by blacks. Why are you not afraid of that?
I'm not afraid of the kind of personal violence that can happen that I wish wouldn't happen as a clergy, as a revolutionary lover. I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid of boys on the corner acting out. I'm afraid of assault-style weapons being purchased by 18-year-olds who are being taught hatred on the internet, and they go out and do something about it.
That's amazing. Why is the culture divided?
Mm-hmm. Why is it divided?
Yes.
I think it's always been divided, Jesse Lee. How about that? I think it's always been divided. America was built on a fault line of race and class. We still are pretty apartheid. Not enough of us have had the courage to have conversations across the divisions that would make us one people. We haven't had enough conversation.
You know, when I was growing up, it was only one culture, and that was America.
Yeah.
Anyone that was born here, it didn't matter the color and all that. They were just American. It was not divided, so it made for an amazing country.
America is a country of immigrants. You and I, our people didn't immigrate, right? We were
born here, right?
We were born here after our people were brought here. But the rest of the country, our indigenous siblings and African Americans, indigenous people on the land from the beginning.
I agree with you that it seemed that the Indians were here, but it was not America. They were just sitting around living in tents and doing nothing, smoking peyote. And if the white man had not discovered America and believed in God, and with the help of God, they created the greatest country on this side of heaven, there would be no America. Am I right?
I don't think the indigenous people were sitting around in tents smoking peyote.
They were doing more than just smoking peyote and getting high. They were killing one another, eating one another, and stuff like that. I do agree to that.
No, I'm not saying that.
Oh, you're not saying that?
At all.
What else were they doing there?
They were living in the land, hunting buffalo, raising corn, making food, making children, living on the land. And then the whites took the land.
Do you agree that if it wasn't for the white people finding and creating the greatest country, there would be no America? No, we would not be here. We would be somewhere else. You agree to that?
This land was called Turtle Island by the indigenous people. So no, it wasn't America.
Really?
But it could have had a different trajectory. It could have been different.
So if Columbus had not found or discovered, however you want to call it, and then got together with some other white men and with the help of God and created the greatest country on this, because you notice everybody and their mama trying to come here. It's not like it's not the best place. Would there be an America?
There would be something.
But it wouldn't be America, right?
No.
Amazing. Are you grateful for that?
Am I grateful for?
That they did found and created the greatest country on this side of heaven, America. That the white man did do that. Are you grateful for that?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed that this land was stolen. I'm ashamed that my ancestors were kidnapped and built it. And I'm ashamed that white supremacy still hijacks the agenda here.
Oh, can you define white supremacy for me? Because I don't know what that means. Because I hear a lot of black people calling white people white supremacists. And in my mind, it sounds like they believe that white people are superior to them.
Well, that's not what it means.
What does it mean then?
It means that since the founding of the nation, Thomas Jefferson described blacks as not as beautiful as whites, not as emotional as whites, not as loving as whites. It doesn't mean that I, as a black person, think the white people are superior.
So why would you use that word, the white supremacy? It implies that you believe that.
No, it doesn't imply. Can we stop for a minute?
Yes.
This is not the conversation I thought we were having today, and I feel very uncomfortable.
No. I'm just following about something to get an understanding from you.
Yeah, but I feel uncomfortable. Like this tape's going to go out in the world, and some of these things that we're saying don't make me feel comfortable at all.
But you write about them and you talk about them, so I just want a better understanding because I'm black and slow. A lot of things I just don't understand. That's all.
I don't feel comfortable.
All right, relax. We're doing fine.
No, I know I'm doing fine. I'm saying I don't feel comfortable.
Oh, but relax.
So I'd like our producer, whoever that is, to pause tape. I'm not going to do this interview right now. It doesn't feel comfortable to me.
But all I'm doing is following up on what you've said to get an understanding why you feel so uncomfortable.
I feel uncomfortable that when we put this in the world, it might not be clear what my point of view is.
No, you're very clear.
And I'm not kidding. I'm not talking anymore until they stop the tape and we take a break.
Well, relax. We'll just and see if you still feel uncomfortable. Let me know. All right.
I'm not going to do this right now.
Oh, so are you saying that you don't want to?
I'm saying I'm done today.
Oh,
I think I said it 3 times now. I'm not talking today about this. If we want to try again, we can. I can send you questions that make me feel comfortable. So far, doesn't feel like a good conversation.
I'm a little surprised to hear you say that because you said that one of the problems with culture is that we don't sit and agree and disagree and talk about things anymore. Yeah. You said that they tend not to do that. It looked like you're about to do the same thing.
I'm about to stop talking because I could go to any room in the world, any room in the country, any room. I also get to have the ferocious courage to say, I'm not comfortable. So I'm not comfortable right now.
I know, but you're not showing ferocious courage by running.
I'm not running. I'm just not comfortable. And I'm not
what does that mean
right
you're not comfortable? I don't know what it means.
I think it means that I'm not comfortable. It doesn't feel like it's a good dialogue this moment, and I would like to pause. It doesn't feel comfortable to do it right now. Amazing. Like the product isn't going to represent what I'm trying to say. It doesn't feel that way.
But you're clearly saying what you're trying to say, and I'm just getting a better understanding to understand. Because you're helping me to understand the culture better.
If we're going to do it again, then I would send questions that help you know, what do I mean by white supremacy? What are the terms that I'm trying to use? And what's the message I'm trying to put in the world? I'm trying to put in a world a message of ferocious courage that allows for good conversations. And I'm also a human, and I'm saying this conversation doesn't feel to me like it's going how I would like it to go.
So before you run, can I ask you about some other part? Before you run, can I ask you about some other part of your book?
Not today.
Amazing.
I want to have a dialogue.
That's what we're doing.
Jesse Lee, I'm not going to talk more right now about it. I don't feel like it's going well, and I would like to stop.
Well, can we at least talk about you being a minister and what that like for you?
I'm a minister and I'm an activist, and I'm standing up for myself right now and saying this doesn't feel comfortable.
What made you decide to become a minister?
I had 1 hour scheduled for this, and it's 3 minutes to 1 hour now. So it feels like it's not going to go as well as you or I would like, and I'd like us to pause and see if we can get it on the calendar again. That's what I'd like to do.
Well, I can't force you to stay, of course. I am a little surprised that you're running, but
there's a connotation to running that doesn't feel comfortable. That's not what I'm doing. It's not going well. We're going to stop.
Can I at least ask you one more question before you go?
It depends on what it is.
About Obama. You mentioned Obama earlier. Can I ask you something about him?
We'll see. Go ahead and ask it. We'll see if I'm going to answer it.
You mentioned something about the president starting an insurrection, causing an insurrection. And I want to know, were you surprised when Obama caused the insurrection by using
Obama
Black
didn't
Lives
cause
Matter?
an insurrection. Obama didn't cause an insurrection.
Well, when you said...
I was talking about Trump.
Oh, you were talking about Donald Trump? Oh, I thought you meant Barack Obama. Remember when Black Lives Matter was chanting?
I'm seriously, I did not imply that the President Obama had an insurrection.
Oh, I thought when you said
That's
the
you saying
president...
that. No, you didn't think that.
Yes, I did. I was thinking about when Black Lives Matter was chanting.
I'm really sorry that I'm going to go, but I really am going to go. And whoever plays this, cuts it up. If I see it in the world without having to approve it, I'm not going to be happy.
No, we're not going to cut it up. We're presenting it as is.
We're not going to present, we're not going to play this tape anywhere.
You might not be able to play it, but I'm playing it.
No, you're not going to play it.
Yes, I am going to play
it. As well.
I'm sorry?
Why are you going to play something that didn't go well?
I mean, it's going well as far as I'm concerned. I thought we were having an amazing dialogue. I didn't expect you to
we're not having you're not having an amazing dialogue. You are misinterpreting what I'm saying.
I'm not interpreting at all. I'm just asking questions.
On purpose.
I'm just asking questions.
Beautiful people in the world, if you hear this, I'm Jackie Lewis. I'd love to talk with you later.
She ran.
Papa built the houses on the hill.
Papa built the houses on the hill. We ended up picking cotton.
My name is Fernando. This is my first time here.
Welcome, man.
We came from Michigan, and this is my first time.
Right on, man.
Yeah,
that's amazing. What part of Michigan?
Detroit.
Oh, my God.
Every aspect of human life is a form of judgment. Onto the shoes we wear in the morning, what we eat for breakfast, the kind of toothpaste we buy at the store, the kind of deodorant. Do we get premium or unleaded gas?
So you hate the gas, you hate the...
No, I love all that. No, I don't have no hate, so let me be clear about that.
You hate your shoes? Why are you judging your shoes and the gas and all that then?
Because you have to. I mean, it's
What do you mean you judge it?
So judging you have to, judgment is, in its simplest form is...
I never knew you judged the gas.
Yeah, you
I
judge
just
the
want
gas.
premium gas.
Exactly, but why do you want premium gas?
Because they made the stupid car that only take premium.
No. No. You're asking a question about, do you think someone can be better than another person? Because I think some people are better than others.
In what way?
And
are you better than others?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
In what way?
So if you look at it from like a sociological standpoint, that's like saying, would you rather have a rotten steak or a fresh one?
How are you better than others?
Well, I'm not a rotten steak. Now,
what would you think?
Well, in a society, from a sociological standpoint.
This from back in 2020. CBS Lieutenant Governor Julianne Stratton was first in line to buy legal marijuana. Watch this.
In Chicago, the lines outside the Sunnyside dispensary in Wrigleyville started forming around 3 a.m. That's 3 hours before it opened. One person that was able to buy some product, the Lieutenant Governor, Juliana Stratton.
I made a purchase. I have Mindy's glazed clementine orange or clementine orange gummies.
And are you going to partake?
Well, I might try one. It's legal in Illinois.
Now you got a lieutenant governor. Not only is she a female, she's high. I might try one. It's legal. Remember the so-called Vice President Kamala Harris said that pot just makes you feel good. It just makes you feel good. And so are you a man?
I'm absolutely a man.
Do the women, are you married?
No, I was.
You what?
So I left her because I found out she was a prostitute.
Whoa.
Straight up, yeah. Escort. I got escort kind of prostitute, you know?
But
yeah.
Who is a man's God?
I'm not Christian, so I don't.
You're not, what are you?
I'm an objectivist.
A what?
Objectivist. It's amazing.
What are you objecting to?
A what?
What are you objecting to?
It's a school from Ayn Rand. He basically an atheist.
Oh, you from Iran?
Not from Iran. It's a philosophy created by Ayn Rand.
One of those Allahu Akbar people.
Yep. Yep. The Russian lady. Yeah.
Oh, I see. And so what is it exactly?
Objectivism?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Objectivism is a philosophy created by Ayn Rand. Yep. Look, for men, let me explain. Let me do some mansplaining here. For men, thinking logically and reasonably is very natural to us. For women, it's not.
Should a man follow a woman?
Hell no.
So why you listen to Ayn Rand?
It was a long...
Savage. King Cole. Savage. Beta. Savage. Savage. Beta.
Savage. Savage. Savage.
Savage.
Savage.
Savage. Savage.
Savage.
Savage.
Savage. Savage. Savage. Savage.
TheHakeReport.com.
Please do all you can to bring us home, Brittany Griner wrote. I voted for the first time in 2020, and I voted for you. You get what you deserve, woman.
How did you hear about us?
Internet, YouTube,
Oh, yeah?
job, all that good stuff.
Right on, man.
Yeah.
Jenny Crosby says Maxine Waters' wig is performing an insurrection on her face. Got one here from Gregatron saying, Jesse, my White History Month shirts just came in. Thank you. I can't wait to wear them. Hey, can you please do the exact same thing in August for Men's History Month? Oh, and I'm black.
You black.
So people, use your head for something besides a hat rack.